Alright, flight boss, bitch. You know, for sure. And we gonna get into the motherfucking Ascendant. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God's duties and motherfucking responsibilities, nigga. And Terry's moon, bitch. And pardon me if if a lot of people just now get to know me. I know I got foul language, and I know I got but see, I'm a fire sign, so everything to me is an expression. It's not necessarily the word that counts to me. It's the actual energy behind it and the intent behind it. Like, you can have somebody who cuss all the time who be trying to help people. Look, you can have somebody who cuss all the time, but they're doing something positive. So their intentions is positive. So it's not the language that counts. It's the intentions behind it that counts. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that out the way. So people who still stuck on language, look, check this out. If I wasn't from this country, you wouldn't even motherfucking understand me unless you learned the fucking language. So right there is to let you know, language itself isn't important. And by us even communicating on American terms and using English already is a detriment to your natural being and your natural self. Niggas don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hood, nigga. I'm in the area that, nigga, the conscious level is so low. Me to say something like that, I would have to build on so much other shit that it's not even worth it to even get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I'm young and able to be in this and have my mind and able to be in this time of day we in. This is a beautiful time of day for us to be in. I'm gonna just let that be known right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about the Ascendant. You know what I'm saying? Now, the motherfucking Ascendant is your personality throughout it all. So it don't matter what you do. It don't matter how your actions, which is the sun, or your reactions is, which is the moon. Your personality throughout it all is your rising sign. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you an example. And I'm going to mix it up because people, I'm starting to see on the internet, people only know how to connect trines. Something easy. I'm going to connect it all through. I'm going to give you all three elements for the sun, moon, and rising. Say you got a motherfucking, say you got a motherfucking, I'm thinking a good one. You know what I'm saying? Say you got a motherfucking, Gemini sun, Cancer moon, Gemini sign, Cancer moon, and Earth or fire sign for the rising. I'm gonna say, all right, let's say Taurus rising. So you got a Gemini sun, a Cancer moon, a Taurus rising. So right here, your rising and moon is sextile. Your and then a semi-sextile, slightly semi-square will be between your moon and sun, and your sun and ascendant. Now check this out. This is how you separate it. For you can think to yourself, if you're not that good with this shit, or you don't know your place, your birth, so you can actually know your rising sign, just learn all the zodiac personalities. And then learn what to apply it to and why it should be applied. Like the rising sign. Any sign or planet that goes into the rising sign should be applied to your personality. You know what I'm saying? Your second house, your possessions. Your third house, how you communicate with close people. That's the houses, whatever like that. But your sun, moon, and whatever. When you learn a sign, apply that sign to if it falls into your sun, apply that to your actions, how you act. If it's in your moon, apply that sign to how you react and how you be feeling about things. If the sign falls into your rising, that when you learn all the signs and you see a sign that you kind of feel content with, apply that sign to how your personality is, or how others tell you about yourself, or how you are when you're not acting or reacting. Say you watching TV, the shit you naturally watch. Say you playing a video game. The video games you usually like to play. Say you watching, say the shit you naturally do if you ain't gotta act or react. It's the shit you naturally do. Like say you at work, you gotta act and react at work, but you got oh hold on. What's up, mommy?
I want to do something.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna finish this video. Then say like say you at work, you gotta act and react at work. But you always be like, man, when I can't wait till I get home. I'm about to do that shit. Boom, that's your rising. That's the shit you about to go do. That's your rising sign. That's the shit you about to go do. You get in the car, start listening to the music you want to listen to, all that shit. That's your rising sign. That's your state. How you drive the car is your actions. What kind of car it is, or how you feel when you in the car, and how you relating to others on the road is your moon. How you look out throughout it all and the shit you listen to in the music, boom, that's your rising. Now, so what I said Gemini Sun, Cancer Moon, Gemini Sun, Cancer Moon, and what was the motherfucking rising sign? I said Taurus rising. So boom, this how everything plays out. Your Sun, now your Sun gonna be putting in action of communications and learning about things and seeing different perceptions of one thing. So sometimes it may lose sight of the first initial perception that I have on it and jump into the world of the other perception that I have of the same subject. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn how to balance this. Now Cancer is in the moon. Now in Cancer in the moon, Cancer is how you feel. Cancer is the feel, the nurturing sign, the emotional side of how, and when I say emotional, that don't mean express outlet of emotions and shit like that. It just mean it is a sign that deals with emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's the first initial place it go to within the body, which is in by the heart and the gut, in between there somewhere, and that's the first initial state it go to when it receives a reaction or action towards itself. You know what I'm saying? Now the moon in Cancer right here, like I said, it deals with the emotions and the feel. So when you got a moon and water and you have a sun and air, what happens here is you start to put to actions your emotions. So you communicate how you feel, and if you get intoxicated or drunk or something like that, you can go on rambling, not to the point you won't even let anyone else talk because you're so busy feeling. Because this is what happens inside. You be sitting here talking, right, and when someone else is trying to talk or give their opinion or something like that, you feel like you haven't got your point across because it's the water in your moon. And if it's Cancer, you're feeling like you're still talking, you haven't get your point across, and people not understanding what you're saying. And if you feel that way, if your sun is in air, which is in this case it's a Gemini, you're communicating that. You're not just thinking that before you present that. You're just communicating the first thoughts that come out of your head. You know what I'm saying? You just how you feel. You the type of person to sit there and just talk about all your feelings. Even if you down, you'll be sitting there, even if you ain't talking to nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can be talking to yourself. You'll be talking about what the first thing that you feeling. Oh man, like what went on that day and shit like that. And you won't even think about it because it'll be coming out your mouth. Now, if your rising sign in Taurus, you're gonna see your personality and how others gonna see you and how you initially are. People are gonna see you as stable. They're gonna see you as practical. So these things that you're actually, the feelings that you're actually communicating, which is your moon and your sun, is actually things about practical natures and how to build. So you may be always expressing your feelings on how to get money, always expressing your feelings on how to get something so you can always use it. You know what I'm saying? And not just be buying shit or getting shit that's no use for it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you did do that, you may be openly expressing your regrets about it and shit like that. It'd be all practical Taurus type nature type shit. But the actions and the reactions on that based upon your personality will be in the Taurus field. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you separate it. And then if you don't know your rising sign, you can go. And you know, so I could do this on and on and on, you know what I'm saying? But I think 15 minutes is about to be done. But you know, so I'm gonna do another video. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Here.